Hi friends, if you are preparing for any bank exam, please watch my videos. Question number 26. What is priority sector lending target for small payment banks? Answer is 75% of adjusted net bank credit. Bank lending to few specific sectors like agriculture and allied activities, micro and small enterprises, poor people for housing, students for education, and other low income groups and weaker sections. So a bank is lending 100 rupees, out of 100 rupees 75 rupees should be given to the priority sector lending. This will be applicable for small payment banks only. Question number 27. What is the priority sector lending target for domestic commercial banks? Answer is 40% of adjusted net bank credit. So, commercial banks, they have to maintain 40% to the priority sector lending. Foreign banks with less than 20 branches, they have to maintain 40% towards priority sector lending. Regional rural banks, 70% of their loans should be allocated to priority sector lending. Question number 28. Which statement is correct in terms of PAN and Aadhaar interchangeability as introduced in Union Budget 2019? Answer. The Aadhaar number can be used for cash transactions of more than 50,000. PAN in case transactions are more than 50,000. So other than PAN, now you can use Aadhaar number also. Question number 29. For what amount of cash withdrawal from the bank account in a financial year, the budget 2019 has allowed 2% TDS on cash withdrawals? The amount is cash withdrawal of rupees 1 crore and above, 2% TDS is applicable. Present, taxpayers withdrawing cash in excess of 20 lakhs have to pay 2% as TDS. Question number 30. For what amount interest income on deposits in a financial year TDS will be deducted? 40,000 rupees. If your income on deposits more than 40,000, then TDS will be deducted. TDS automatically deducted by the bank if the investment of the FD crosses, if the interest on the FD crosses 50,000 for senior citizens and 40,000 for non-senior citizens. Question number 31. How to stop deducting TDS on interest income? Answer is, you can fill the form number 15H or 15G to stop TDS on interest income. To prevent the bank from deducting TDS, you need to inform the bank that your income is below the exempted limit. You can submit 15G or 15H to stop TDS on your interest income. Question number 32. RBI's medium term strategy framework UCAS 2022 has duration of 2019 to 2022. The framework's objective to achieve excellence in the performance of RBI's mandates and improve regulation, supervision of the central bank, and to avoid future. Question number 33. In which year Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation established? Answer is 15th July 1978. Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation is wholly owned subsidiary of Reserve Bank India. Question number 34. Prime activity of Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation. Answer is providing insurance of deposits. As per DICG rules, each depositor in a bank is insured up to 5 lakhs for both the principal and interest amount on deposits. Question number 35. Maximum deposit amount insured under Deposit Insurance and Credit Guarantee Corporation is 5 lakhs. As per DICG rules, each depositor in a bank is insured up to 5 lakhs for both the principal and interest amount on deposits. Question number 36. In the set of rules and directives given by RBI to banks in India, which comes under priority sector? Agriculture, micro, small and medium enterprises, export credit, education, housing, social infrastructure, renewable energy will be considered as priority sector loans. Question number 37. What is the applicable limit for bank loans for building social infrastructure under priority sector? Up to a limit of 50 million per borrower will be considered as under priority sector. Banks loans up to limit of 50 million per borrower has been put for classification under priority sector for building and social infrastructure. Question number 38. What is the prescribed limit for bank loan sanction to renewable energy under priority sector? It is 30 crores. Banks loan up to a limit of 30 crores to the borrowers for the purpose like solar based power generators, biomass based power generators, windmills, micro hydel plants, and for the non convertible energy based public utilities. Question number 39. The minimum credit rating required to issue commercial paper is A2. All eligible participants shall obtain the credit rating for issuance of commercial paper either from the CRISIL or ICRA, CARE or the Fitch or such other credit rating agencies as may be specified by the Reserve Bank of India. Question number 40. What is the maximum period to issue commercial paper? Is 1 year. Commercial paper can be issued for maturities between a minimum period of 7 days and maximum period of 1 year for the date of issue. Question number 41. A list of institutions can invest in commercial papers is individuals, banks, other corporate bodies and corporate bodies, non-resident Indians and foreign institutional investors. Question number 42. As per the IBBI norms, what is the time given for the completing the liquidation process for corporate debtors? Answer is 1 year. Question number 43. For which purpose DBT portal has been launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs? For sharing beneficiary data by the state for faster release of payments. DBT Tribal Portal is launched by the Ministry of Tribal Affairs to bring in greater e-commerce in implementation of welfare schemes for ST. Question number 44. What is meant by DBT? Direct benefit transfer. Direct benefit transfer of Government of India. Question number 45. What is the limit for contact lens card transactions? The limit is 5,000 rupees. Central Bank has proposed to increase the limit for contact lens cards transaction to 5,000 rupees from 2,000 for transaction from January 2021. Question number 46. Which regulatory mechanism has been launched by the RBI for fintech companies? It is sandbox. A regulatory sandbox refers to live testing of new products or services in a controlled test regularity environment will be provided the requisite regularity guidance so as to increase efficiency, manage risk and create new opportunities for fintech consumers. Question number 47. With respect to basic savings bank deposit accounts, what is the minimum balance that should be maintained in account? No minimum balance is required. The basic savings bank deposit account will get an ATM card, debit card as a part of account opening formalities. Question number 48. What is the maximum limit of a UPI transaction? Answer is 1 lakh. Question number 49. Budget 2019 announced setting up a DD channel for which sector among the following? Is startups. The startups will design and execute the channel itself. Question number 48. This Reserve Bank of India RBI announced that the time window for using the RTGS services for customer transactions is from morning 7 a.m. to evening 6 p.m. Customers can perform RTGS transactions from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Interbank transactions can be performed from 7 a.m. to 7:45 p.m. Thank you friends. If you like my video, please subscribe and share with your friends also.